I'm going to say, find a handheld device that that has one wavelength, like somewhere between 630 and 660 or 670 nanometers. That they call it nanometers, and they all advertise what they have, but just one wavelength, so that they're not canceling one another out, and and hopefully that has FDA clearance. That would be really nice. That would be
Yeah.
because
Check
they've
those
done
too.
that. They had to do clinical. They had to do one of two things. So you could still. It's easy to pull something over on the FDA. You don't have to do the clinical studies. You can sign a piece of paper that says, under penalty of perjury, my device is exactly the same as their device, who did the clinical studies and has FDA clearance, and they will give you FDA clearance. But you're you're putting your life on the line, because under penalty of perjury to the FDA, okay, you sign that if you're not going to do the clinical studies, and uh, so but I would look for a device that has FDA clearance, and in particular, I like find a device that's made here in the United States. It's not that China doesn't make anything that's good. China makes some stuff that's good, and they have some great factories over there. But if the company you're buying from isn't really an LED company where they can repair something right there for you, they're more of a what I call millennial marketing company, because they're
Yeah.
kids that grew up on the internet, and they know how to advertise. They're really good advertisers, but you should also be able to call the company. It should be easy. Their phone number should be listed on their website. You should be able to call and have somebody answer the phone and be able to transfer you to somebody that can answer your question. I mean, this is just basic business,
Yeah.
you know. Um, uh, yeah, go that far, and you're like light years ahead of anybody just buying something off the internet without knowing any of those things, you know.
Yeah. No,
Um,
I think that's a really good point. I mean, some of the times I think we all get so wrapped up in what our favorite influencer is saying, or a price, which is a real thing for some people, right? You got to find something that's maybe a little bit of a cheaper alternative, but having some basic fundamentals that you require before you make a purchase, like FDA approval on a device like this, having the right wavelengths, I think that's really tangible stuff people can look at and find something that works for them,
that's
and
funny.
a real company.
It's funny you mentioned influencers. I think of two examples of influencers. So the the whole testosterone thing on the internet and LED got started by a well-known influencer
Not
who,
surprised.
in the space that person was in, he had built a reputation, and now he could come out with certain. Now he could come out and say certain products work, and they believe him because he had a reputation in some other
Yep.
thing. That was also, and
You
the
only have
mask.
to pretend to be an expert. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
the mask never had any chance of getting going. It failed for years until Kim Kardashian picked one up and did a selfie with a mask on her, and that's where it started. Does she use it, or does she use LightStim devices? Well, all the girls have our Pro panel, and we did not give it to them. We refused to give them free product. They tried to get it from us for free. All of them bought them through their estheticians in Beverly Hills, and and they're not using that mask that unless something's changed recently.
Trust me,
So
I've been.
influencers can really have an effect, and you need to. Your influencer should have a track record of promoting products that you've tried, and you're like, wow, they work. She's right. I'm glad she told me about this product.
Yep, that's unfortunately far from the truth. My own experience as well, where it was crazy to say no to some of the money people try to throw at you, but it's like I would never use that product, so keep your money is my philosophy. But most people that are influencers, they take that money, and then to me it makes a lot, if you follow the money, it makes a lot of it untrustworthy. So before we wrap up, because I know we're over time, and I want to give you a chance to ask me anything. Oh no, that's okay. This is very, very good to me. I want to be respectful of your time, and I got a work. But what was it? Oh yeah, I'll give you a chance to ask me anything. What were you gonna say?
Where are you located?
I'm in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I live in Chicago. I live like about 2 miles from downtown in a neighborhood called Wicker Park.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
And can you tell me your other job that you do?
But yeah, sure. I do software marketing. I'm a head of marketing for
Go on.
software. Yeah. Yeah, it's my whole career has been pretty much in software marketing, and now I lead a team.
Nice. I'll have
Yeah.
some questions for you offline later.
Heck yeah. You know, I actually I love I love sharing and talking marketing with people because I think there's so much um, change that's happened recently, and that's on every side of it. And so I'd love to answer any of your questions.
And did we send you a light stem for wrinkles?
You did not. No, you didn't.
Oh, so shame on me. And please send me your address. I'd like to send you a light stem for wrinkles, so you'll have a good. I mean, you're young. Your face looks good. But we'll
I got
keep
it. Everyone tells me I'm 40 and I think my skin is terrible, but people always tell me I have such good skin and thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for listening to this clip from the full episode of Eyes Wide Open. Please like and subscribe for daily clips and new episodes that drop every Tuesday. I appreciate you.